Here is the latest from our buddies at the website Campus Reform, and here is the headline. Professor calls on art teachers to reject the geometry of whiteness. Now, I will maintain to you that after you hear this, these are the kind of students that Facebook has hired and that Twitter has hired. And this is the kind of stuff they've been taught. Now, you and I, you're going to hear this, and you're going to laugh, or you're going to have some kind of reaction that will be, folks, you don't believe it, it's incredible, it's not stupid. But you have to understand that there are students all over the country being taught this literal crap, and they're buying into it. You know, white privilege is an ongoing big deal among white college students. It's the latest way in which white college students are being guilted into supporting all kinds of things for minorities, from immigration to any other number of social justice causes. In a chapter for a new handbook of race and arts in education, a University of North Texas art education professor argues that kindergarten through high school teachers should work to combat geometries of whiteness. This is a art teacher, Handbook of Race and Arts. Tyson Lewis is the professor. He teaches classes on critical pedagogy and aesthetic theory. He says that whiteness is a kind of one-dimensional way of being in the world. He suggests that educators incorporate critical whiteness studies to advance the social justice agenda of art education. He is a professor at the University of North Texas, urging his fellow educators to use social justice-themed art classes to fight geometries of whiteness. I want to read to you one of the things that this guy, again, his name is Tyson Lewis. This is what he believes. Because whiteness and maleness are geometric styles, aesthetic questions are intrinsically political, and political questions are inherently aesthetic. Now, anybody know what that means just by virtue of me reading it? Does anybody have any idea what that means? Hang on, got a notification on my watch. What is this? Okay, fine, take care of it. I'll get back to you shortly after 4. Because whiteness and maleness are geometric styles, aesthetic questions are intrinsically political, and political questions are inherently aesthetic. Now, how do people like this get PhDs? How does this guy become a PhD? See, that's the scam. All of this is a scam. Scam universities, scam education, scam professors, give scam social justice degrees to scam human beings who scam their way through grad school. And this is what we end up teaching our kids in these vaunted institutions of higher learning. And this one, I mean, this is a very expensive scam on mostly white American parents and their young kids who then move to American cities and make laws that put people in jail for straws. This is how this happens. Yeah, use a plastic straw in San Francisco, 6 months in jail, maybe $1,000 fine. Unless, of course, you're an illegal immigrant using the straw to fire a spitball at an ICE agent. Then, of course, they'll give you an award and maybe a bonus. But this is dead serious. Teaching that whiteness is myopically destructive form of living that fundamentally denies the multiple dimensions of experience beyond or in contradictions with whiteness. And what that means, white males are a pox on civilization, and we need to de-emphasize them, including in art class. And we need to start from the premise that whiteness has geometric lines that can be studied and drawn and then obliterated. PhD. I got a picture of the guy here. Looks like Barney Fife. Whiteness is a myopically myopically, but destructive form of living. Here's Karen, Front Royal, Virginia.